Dislexia. It's me, Vernon. It's no secret that you and I have had an extremely difficult relationship. In the past, you have made me feel very painful, lonely and dark. So this may come as a surprise, but I'm writing to you to thank you. Thank you for making me into the person who I am today. As a child, I lost count of the number of times people would laugh at me and make me feel totally stupid and insecure and exposed because of you. The torment of not just my schoolmates, but my own family mocking me not being able to read or spell something, through no fault of my own, was utterly devastating. In my early teens, do you remember how teachers would dismiss me for having a low attention span and being uninterested? They should have spotted that you were there, instead of writing me off as a no-hoper with a bad attitude to learning. Maybe they did suspect that you were there, but they didn't know how to handle you. We'll never know. It was my mum, wasn't it, who said that you must be to blame when I was struggling with my homework one time. By then I had almost finished school. I remember having to do a written test and my words were beautifully written neat, but my letters like D's and P's were backwards. After that, there was no formal support. Do you remember my youngest brother? He must have been about 5 years old, very sarcastically spelling out the word bread to me at a family gathering and everyone laughing at me. I must have been about 16 years old and never felt so small. This moment still upsets me today when I think about it. It was the turning point where I knew that I was on my own in figuring out how to cope with you. I know that you are a hidden disability and everyone touched by you has their different experience, and you majorly affect my world. I am very dyslexic. It's because of you that I am an incredibly visual person, which has influenced a fresh approach to my profession. Hairdressing has been a saviour enabling me to express myself and change something bad into something great. Positive change has happened because I have constantly asked questions, challenged, and I have found ways in working with you. Big thanks to the software from the iPhone that types, spoke and spell check. I have also appreciated that you are an important part of who I am. You will always be a constant heavyweight for me to carry, but I still find you extremely frustrating. But now I am in charge. I tell people that you are there. I don't try to hide you, which is empowering. I have transformed the cloak of fear and anxiety that you tightly wrap me in into a badge of honor. The impact of seeing myself recently read aloud on camera caught me by surprise. I was struck by the fact that I wasn't that bad and instantly recognized how far I'd come from the 15-year-old me. There I was on screen politely asking for help if I got stuck on a word. Wow. It opened a flood of emotions and I knew right there and then I had to write you this letter. I honestly believe that I wouldn't be where I am today, founder and creative director of my own successful international brand, if you and I had never had a relationship. You have made me into the person who I am today, strong, visionary and special. I owe you one. Bet you never thought you'd hear me say that, did you? Thank you. Yours, Vernon Francois.